Hello everyone, welcome back to your channel Stock Dr. RR. Today we are going to do a technical analysis of Nasdaq, Dow Jones, S&P 500, Russell 2000, special commodities gold and silver, and important cryptocurrency Bitcoin. With that, we are going to analyze two important stocks, MSTR and Tesla. So before we go ahead and start our analysis, in case you have not subscribed to this channel, please go ahead, search on the YouTube with the name Stock Dr. RR. Subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon so you will get the notification of all future videos on this channel. Let's have a quick look on economic calendar. Here you can see we have FOMC minutes on Wednesday, Jan 8, and then January 10, we have imported data coming as non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate. On these 2 days, I feel that there will be a major reaction into the market. Till that, let's go ahead and see what are the important levels and where market wants to go from here. So here, this is a trading view. Future markets are opened. If you remember, we did one analysis on last Wednesday, and I mentioned about the levels in the market, and yeah, after that, market gave the upside with the levels which I mentioned. So let's go ahead and see this here. Uh, it's pretty clear on this chart. It is saying that for Nasdaq 100, if it stays above 21,300 and sustain above it, then it should go for the first target of 21,700, which it is trying to achieve. Second is 21,950. Third is 22,200. Now downside is only below 20,950. I clearly mentioned in the last video as well. You can see here market Nasdaq 100 came towards the bottom. You can see here, this is the bottom here. It just tried to touch there, and then you can see the buying pressure came, right? This is how the technical analysis works. The perfect levels, it supported, it respected, and then went up. Now, again, downside in this index will be only below 20,950. If Nasdaq 100 trades below 20,950, then only we will talk about downside, and the downside levels are, the first is 20,700, second is 20,500, and third is 20,300. These are the three downside levels for Nasdaq 100. Let's go ahead and see the next index. The next index is Dow Jones. For the Dow Jones, the levels are same. Let's correct the chart here. Okay, so this is the day chart for Dow Jones. Same here as mentioned last time. Once Dow Jones stays and sustain above 42,400, 42,400, which is this line, then you can see the first target of 43,180, which is almost achieved, right? And then you can see 43,500 second, and 44,050 is the third target. Here also you can see it touch the support top and then went up. Downside, we will talk only below 41,550, this black line. If it starts setting and sustaining below 41,550, then the first downside target is 41,000. Then second is 40,560, and third is 40,120. These are the three downside targets for Dow Jones. Then next index we will talk, that is S&P 500. S&P 500, we'll convert it into 4-hourly chart here. For S&P 500, you can see here, let's adjust the scale. Solid support it took here on this number, exactly as we mentioned last time in the chart. It took support at 5890. You can see here, and then from there it bounced, and then it achieved the first target, right? You can see here the first target here, that is from here 5985 it achieved, right? Now if it stays here, then next target is 6025, then 6065 and 6107. This is for the upside. For the downside, we'll talk only and only, just a moment. Okay. The downside will be only below 5890. If it trades and sustain below 58, sorry, my bad, 5800. If it trade and sustain below 5800 like this, then the first target is 5725, second is 5645, the third is 5575. This was about S&P 500. Then we'll talk about Russell 2000. Russell 2000, here, I think it has taken a very good support around this area. Very good support around this area, which I'm going to show right now, between 2195 to 2225. Between this area, it took support here and then bounced. Again, second time took support here, then bounced. Third time took support here and bounced. Once it crossed 2305, we will see the sharp up move of 2360 and 2420. Downside, we'll talk only once it starts trading below 2195. This 2195. Below it starts trading below 2195. Then the first target is 2155. Second is 2105. Third is 2065. These are the downside targets for Russell 2000. And now understand one thing, the way this index will go up, definitely the stocks having the higher weightage on those indexes, they are going to go up. If index go down, then the stocks will go down which are having the highest weightage on these indexes. Now we will talk about the precious commodities, gold and silver. For the gold, as mentioned last time in the last video, let me adjust the chart first here. For the gold, it's pretty clear that if it managed to stay above 2640, which it is currently trading at 2657. If it stays above 2640, the first target is 2690. If it stays above it, 2720 and then 2750. These are the upside targets. Downside, we will talk, or downside levels will be activated once it starts trading and sustaining below 2595. If it starts trading and sustaining below 2595, then 2530 and 2480, these are the two downside targets for gold. Let's talk about silver. For the silver, let's adjust the chart here. Big actions going on in the silver. For the silver, if it is staying above $30, then it needs to hit the upper resistance channel of this support area. So this silver has support area between 30.75 and $30. So if it at the lower bottom of the support area, that is 30, then first it needs to go to 30.75. Here, if it goes and sustain above 30.75, then you will see a big rally around 31.40, 32, and 32.50. This rally is pending. So it has to trade and sustain above 30.75. If it managed to stay below $30, then the downside target we will talk, or that will activate, those are 29.40 and 29, which it managed to did last time. You can see here, it break below $30 and then immediately went to 29.40, 29.25, and again buying pressure came. Same last time here. It came here, then the upside. All it has to do is now it needs to sustain above 30.75. If it sustain above this, then definitely you will see big upside. The next is Bitcoin. Or the Bitcoin. See, if you have seen the last week video, I mentioned that Bitcoin has support and resistance between 99, 99.65. I'm sorry. Bitcoin has a resistance at 101K and support at 91,865. Quick upside will be coming once it starts sustaining above 101K here. And once it sustains above it, you will see 105K and 110K, which happened last time. When it happened last time here, it broke 101K, got the first target, second target, and then came down. So when we did analysis last time, we did analysis here. And that time also these targets we mentioned already. And it achieved, and exactly after these targets, it went down. Now history will repeat again. 101K, once it start trading and sustaining above it, it will go 105K, 110K. Downside will be activated only below 91,865 for the target of 87,635 and 84,250. So this was about the Bitcoin. Now let's talk about these two important stocks, MSTR and Tesla. So for MSTR, MSTR is now having an important support area between 285 to 250. Here, MSTR took a support at 284 and started up. Now, if it stays above these 340 levels, if MSTR stays above these 340 levels, then the first target is coming as 265, then 365, 390, 415, 435. Downside, we will talk only and only below 285. Okay. If it stays below this 285, then, okay, let me draw the new line again because, okay, for here, 240 is a kind of resistance which will be drawing in a black line. The support is just 285 and the first downside target will be 250. If it managed to trade and sustain below 285, then 250, 220, 179. Only when it trades below 285. But right now, I feel it is in an uptrend, and in coming sessions, it is going to show these targets. Then next talk about the last stock, Tesla. For the Tesla, this is a 4-hourly chart. Okay, Tesla is having important support area between 400 and 370. So 400 and 370. If it stays above 400, then you will going to see this target of 425, 450, 465 in coming sessions. If it starts trading and sustaining below 370, then you will see the target of 335 and 330. This is all about today, my friends. I hope you saw all the levels. You should watch this video completely from start to end, write these levels and see how the market reacts in this week. These levels will be for entire week from Monday to Friday, and I hope this will help to take your investment and trading decision. Last but not least, keep learning, keep earning. Bye.